All right, so I've got another solution, which didn't require much effort, but more effort to figure out what it was. So basically, I've been having build failures when I try to build anything that's PHP related. I have build a PHP, but archivers like PHP, zip2, and things like that just wouldn't build. So it was hard to find the answer. I poked around in the source code. Eventually, the answer lied in some suggested solution to someone who had a problem with building a package on AIX back in 2011. And basically, it was suggested that he change his, Pkgsrc makefile look something like this. So of course, since I don't want to have to actually edit a bunch of makefiles, I decided to add this to the settings. And so now I have a new category. Libtool shared. And right now I'm going to try out PHP zip and PHP zlib, because both of those actually haven't worked. And there's this. So you got to do just the same kind of language. Only thing is, I knew this was RPath because when the message would come up and say, hey, if you ever want a shared library, just pass the RPath. And I didn't know how to do this because this was like library tool and this was auto-creating the config file, the make file, and then you try to change it, it would just revert back to what it was before. It got really frustrating. But anyway, so now I'm happy to have this information, have this answer, and be able to share it with other people. So I'm going to try my next PHP zip, I guess. And I've already got that in my settings, so it should just work, unless it's failing for a different reason. I'm hoping these are all failing for the same reason, and I tried everything. I thought, do I need to patch library tool? Do I need to put library tool in the build link? Which, actually, no. Library tool overwrite, making the system use Pkgsrc use Pkgsrc's library tool versus Haiku's library tool is achieved this way and not through a build link, which mostly has to do with copying over libraries and parts of files and things like that. So it does take a little bit longer than toolchain wrappers, but I really don't care at this point. My numbers in the archivers now, so I'm going to have 3 new more plus. So yeah, I'll have 79 out of 105 installed, and there's a few I'm anxious to try because we're interested in trying because I think they might build. I think I already tried that though. So if I didn't get the settings on camera, here's what they were. But I'm gonna have this all up at Git anyway. But so I've added. First of all, I've added in the new category here, Libtool shared, and it will look like, oh, I can't find the zlib headers and your users, so I still got to do some stuff. I got to do some patching here actually. So that wasn't initially part of the problem, but we'll see. Wonder why it's assuming that. I don't think anybody's patched this before. In this case, I'm going to look for boot home package. No, look for user. Sorry. I'm going to trade that with the Wont package. But I'm going to have to make patches and redo this thing again. Oh, it's strange why it's presuming these. There's a lot of variables in here. The only thing it really presumed actually was this library 64. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm wondering whether the Pkgsrc makefile presupposes that we have user. Building prefix zlib is no, don't tell me that. The build link is that the header? What the hell was that? Headers. I wonder what I could do. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, look at. Why does it want to count? One at a time, all the way down. Okay, zlib. Build link. What are we saying we got here? Okay, that doesn't look like it's looking for user. It's got patches that are doing that. No, in fact, those are my patches. That's my patch, so that's not going to be it. Next thing to do is to grep for the damn user and see where the hell it's coming in. I hate autoconf, I really do. Oh, it's everywhere, so this is... It's in configure, but configure is a generated file. So it doesn't, at least most of the time, if it's got a configure in, it usually is. So. If it is, then I can do a post configure swap out of that variable. Let's have it find any user and change it. But autoconf likes to reset its stuff. It doesn't really like to keep things the way you want it. So I'd have to do a post configure. I really would have to use substitute classes on this. Yeah, there it goes again. So, the configure in is what should be setting this, and it's not. So what the hell configure h in? Probably what I have to do is to get to the bottom of this. Let's do bmake extract. see what pops up and see what. Then grep for the user. If it doesn't show up then, I don't know what the hell to think. It's something Pkgsrc is doing. Pkgsrc hasn't done that before. Still haven't extracted anything. Okay. Meanwhile, there's also zlib, but for some reason I think it's going to do the same crap. So, are we done? So we have an M4, basically it looks like it's only going to have there we go. So this would actually be my patch. We're going to make sure. That's not the original, is it? It's really only two. Okay, read only. Damn thing. None of these other things, I don't think they're gonna. Alright, so let's see how this goes. This is a patch into setting. It makes it real treat. And the other one's probably going to be the same way because it seems to be looking for zlib. I wonder how many other of these PHP modules I have. Started to get annoying enough where I decided to deal with it. And I have a little more knowledge now, so I can actually deal with it. Not that many. Find the zlib headers under user. Well, that's dandy. Alright, so I gotta pass this configure argument. It's better than patching. Test it out over here. I think this is just foolish. Now, sometimes this variable include directory works, and sometimes it doesn't. It works a lot of the time, but not every time. Try it again. That's all you can really do. Even with that, it still would. If I didn't do this other thing, it still wouldn't build shared libraries. We share. Maybe that one. Number of solutions is ballooning like crazy. So I need to update my Git if I don't fall asleep. I think one thing I don't like about Libtool is sometimes it just will not take the arguments you want to give, like that. Can't find the zlib headers under, because I misread that. The zlib directory, that's descriptive. I like that. I'm almost about ready to say I don't even want that. Do it again. Let the toolchain wrappers go forever. Pair seems to be based on PHP, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's go look for them. I don't think there's any PHP fonts. Not a lot of them, but enough to be annoying. The next big mystery is Ruby. Let's see what else happens here. How many tries am I going to take? Can't find the zlib headers under include. I think this is just stupid. It doesn't need that much direction. It isn't exactly where the zlib headers are. There it is. What the hell? It's not going to find the zlib headers. It's just not going to. So. Why is it calling it a header? Doesn't make any sense. I hate when you have to like figure out what they really want because they can't tell you. Probably gonna fail. Does it even know what to look for? It's the only way there can only be one zlib directory for two objects in two different directories. So they're asking for the root directory for the zlib headers and the zlib libraries, not just the zlib directory. Library tool annoys me. I'm going to add all those things. Okay, now, oh yeah, then we got the strings. It's just a level. Okay. So zip name locate. Is this the trifecta, isn't it? So it's going to include a patch too. God damn. Alright, so where we stop at? We in the, got that far. It's called the what? Zip name locate. Or are we just exceedingly unclear here? Okay, names, another patch. There's so many patches. This is what I meant when I was theorizing about how we probably don't want to be 100% POSIX compliant. Then again, I'm going against my own complaint. I do have a lot of strings. This is going to be another strings patch. I remember to make patches. Oh, God. How big is this damn thing anyway? For a second there, I didn't think I was getting anywhere with this. And I just have a couple failed builds. And that's it. This is just a module supposedly built on something else. There's my shared object. Thank you. We're done. I was going to do the file list here. But I don't anticipate it's going to have any problems. Nope. And we're done. Another one bites the dust. So, that was a combination of a lot of things. Now here we've got, Now I wonder, I'm going to look at I'm going to see if this will build with because I would rather just have these in a setting. I'm going to look to see whether this will build with the stock variable that they have. It was throwing a bunch of user directories at me though. To test this out. Take this over here. Let's just see if this builds or if that's a problem. Let's see if that is a problem. Package is already made, and I'm just going to try to see whether I can get away with just adding this variable to one of my settings files. See? The heinous crime of getting away with just treatment of packages. I don't want this. I don't want to have like. I want to have as little as I can of replacement files in my thingamabob here. If I if I can solve anything else out in the settings, that's much better. Let's see how it does. Scratch number 2 off my list. So this category was the highest build rate category. And then I want to be able to just add the package path to my setting, and that's the make file for zlib in the archivers category. So with a few exceptions, Ruby's now the big showstopper in the archivers directory. Let's see. So that actually is a problem for Haiku. So I'm going to have to actually. I don't think that if I have maybe if I have I don't know if it'll work. What I'm thinking about doing is still putting some settings, and I'm hoping that my settings will overwrite the make file because it's in make.conf, like there's a hierarchy or something. And I need to make the patch. Oh boy, I didn't make my patch, so shit. Gotta do that again. I forgot the file, so I'm gonna have to do it again anyway, so whatever. Where would I put this stuff? It's coming a big mess here. So, yeah, I'm gonna still have to patch that. Damn it. Didn't nail it quickly enough. Alright, let's try it. It may still fail. I'm hoping that the setting that I have in basically daisy chaining into make.conf is going to override what is on the BSD Pkgsrc make file. Otherwise, I'm going to have to set the make file aside. Okay, I left it the way it was. Wait. Nah, I just gotta wait. Error will come up again. I'm I'm sure the same kind of thing is going to be in the other directory. Now, believe it or not, the NetBSD people will be happy that I found that that bit of code there is not portable. Well, they want all their code to be portable. What that means is they want their code to work on every environment there is. And my settings there aren't really that way, actually. All right. So I just found out, just verified that the make.conf settings have precedence over what's in the package make file. So this will still fail out because I didn't make a patch with the whatever the strings thing was, but let's deal with it. Unless I made a patch, I'm so tired I don't remember, but I don't think so because there'd be a patches folder there. Round and round she goes. Of course, I've already built this package. I just want to let other people build it. Making patches and providing settings that will allow them to do it. There it is. So this is, again, there's my work directory. This time, what I'm going to do is make the, remember it's in here, what was it called? Let's see, what was it called? Zip name locate. So what this tells you right now is that there's actually no operating system in the world that is able to run this program that is strictly POSIX compliant. In fact, there are so many strings patches out there that it is clear that there is no operating system. Because Pkgsrc has been ported over to Linux, FreeBSD, Dragon, just the whole gamut. So even Sidejoin. So none of them have elected to be POSIX compliant. They've decided they're going to make a header to allow this stuff to build. Otherwise, this would fail in every single operating system and be useless. And I don't think that's the case. Let's make the patch. Make patches. MK patch is they don't differ because yeah, I'm so tired I didn't add the strings header. Why don't we do that? So of course you read only. Son of a bitch. You goddamn son of a bitch. Okay. Now let's make the damn patches. Let's make the goddamn patches. Okay. Cannot extract file name because I probably already had. This happens sometimes. It's over here, over here. It's not even there. What the hell's going on? Okay. And we don't have a patch. Why is that? It's probably in the, great, it's probably in languages PHP. Yeah, it is. It's going to be in languages PHP. No, it's not even there. Where the hell is it? Because it's specific. This is, oh, what is it, 54? That looks about right. A bunch of these have been renamed to root. Great. Damn it. Okay, where was my... There it is. So there's my patch. So actually it goes in the language PHP 54. The problem I have here, and I'm just going to redo this and bring my stuff back in. Definitely back up. So if you're using my stuff, the way you do it is you start out with the original stuff, and then you get the other stuff. And a little blank file 5.4 doesn't cause any problems, and if you overwrite files, I probably should put them in replacement files, but it won't happen. Good. Okay, so we're going to restart with my source. Wherever that is. Okay, there we are. Takes a lot more time to make patches. Now that should work. The reason why I gave that error is because I did the big make patch the first time and it changed everything to original. But since there was no source, there were no other files, it just couldn't replace it with the new one. And then I did it again. Did finally make the patch. So archivers, I have 80 now. I was all jazzed when I got to 70. Holy cow. I'll have 81 when I'm done. Time category, God. So I found one of the, okay, there's a couple things I found out. Number one, if you get, in fact, let me just explain what this whole thing is. My settings here. Now, all this stuff, I'm really indirectly editing the make.conf file, but for this Libtool share, sometimes when you use library tool, you'll get a build that works, and then you'll look and it'll have this .a file in the destination directory and not a .so. And these two lines right here take care of that. In fact, yeah, I'm not even sure if I need that, but that one there, I'm just going to keep it. You know, I don't want to take it takes so much time already. And then it'll build the shared library. but also I had to patch this thing. And I also had to overwrite some of the variables that were being passed by package source. But the good news is that settings that are derived, or all these flow into this haiku.make, and the haiku.make and the other two flow into this make.conf. And if you have everything inside of this or daisy chained into it, it overrides what happens in the package make file. Why the hell is it doing that? That's supposed to be patched. It's not even patched. Should have been patched, so there's no way to actually deliver the patch. And what the hell? Did I not copy that in? What's going on here? Go. What? There's my little tag. Zip name locate. There it is. Did I not make this patch then? It would have said rejected. I don't get it. I think this is a bug in it's getting old. I may just provide, you know what, I think I'm just going to provide a replacement file for this. Great. I see with Git, or it's Git, no, the boost headers, they all share the same patch set. Oh my god. If this doesn't work here, it's not going to work with the zlib one either. That's going to be fun. Hurry up. It's a pretty simple patch. Jesus. Now, if I really wanted to, I could do a substitute classes and get the string header to say strings if I really wanted to. Yeah, I can. I just have it grep for pound, space, squiggly bracket. Oh, this one takes forever, doesn't it? I want to see if this patch applied instead of dicking around. No, it didn't. it's kind of pointless. Zip. Can get the patch to apply. You get a cookie. There we go. So it's going to be really confusing. They have to basically, the patch is not going to work, so they're going to have to copy in the replacement file, basically. At least they don't have to have a replacement make file. I have a feeling I'm going to have the same damn thing with this other, so this doesn't even matter. Doesn't even work. Back to the magic steamroller. Okay, are we done with this damn thing? Yeah, okay, let's try the zlib. Yeah, I want that. I think I copied it. That's my predictions. The same damn thing. Look a little bit different. Maybe it won't have that problem. We will see. I'm predicting it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Alright, tool chain wrappers, hurry the hell up. Got all night. So stuck at 80 here, so. Oh no, woo, it explodes and all sorts of source after the fact. Oh, what? Oh, because I have to do it to the other one. That's right. Okay, package, etc. Package source. probably gonna make another one called Alright, saved it. Do it again. Let's get rid of this damn thing. Still don't know if it's going to fail on that. Get rid of that too. Yeah, so I had the same kind of page breaking verbiage on the make file for Z. I didn't even look, but that's a bit different there. That might not. Oh, this is the only build. No, it's not. So I may have to do another one. Where are we? Still open. No. If I don't save it, it's not there. So the directory is not. Probably gonna fail this damn thing. I don't know if it's found it yet. Let's see here. I think it did. So I don't need this extra stuff here. Okay, I didn't need it. So I don't have to save it. So there it goes. Alright, so that's how I took care of those. Just so you get a better idea of how to deal with diverse situations that come up. And that's basically the secret for PHP. Well, I'm going to go to some other categories, but so I got 81 of these archivers built out of available 105, so there's only 24 to go until I got them all nailed down. Only 24 to go. But of the 24, I've got 5 of those are Ruby. And the rest of them are, they're a little more complicated. I'm going to try Jam Jar. Let's see if that works, because I got Jam done. An heirloom tar might work too. Cunia jam. If it's using the jam patches, it might work. I don't know. I don't know if I've tried this before. Meanwhile, I'm going to go into the time category and do the PHP calendar. Ooh. Now this AR.H. I remember dealing with that. Now, one thing to do is if you see something like this, you just go in and just get rid of the header and see what kind of variables come up, because it actually obscures the variable. This is a Cunia jam, of course. Because just the header, you know, I don't think there's an AR header. Pretty sure there isn't. These are Haiku patches. Someone wants to if-def the hell out of the source, they can do that. I'm not going to. All right. And it shouldn't have been set up that way in the first place. If you have the AR, if you don't have the AR. But if you have the AR, if you don't. Well, we do have a error. And that's going to stop it. So that's not going to build. I'm just going to move on to the calendar. At least for me, it's not worth the time right now. Alright. Now, first of all, I highly suspect it's going to have the same problem. So what I should do is go into my, instead of digging through it, just go to my settings. I should not call this Libtool share, but I'm getting sick of making new categories. Or wait, I'm not doing this right. Should be up higher. That's the way it should be. Yeah, what's a Z or something like that? I'll deal with it. And we got a couple converters besides that. We should probably just add those. All time before toolchain wrappers even get out the door. Time category is pretty good. I probably should just do a count on how many packages I have right now. It's going 119 out of 158. We have a Zend module. Hopefully it won't have that stupid zlib doodad. One thing I never understood, config will look and say, oh yeah, we found all these things. But then the source code will forget that it's found all these things. Now this is looking like it doesn't know that I've given it its settings. Yeah, this is the way it was before. Maybe I misspelled calendar. Not doing that shit. Yeah. One little E and then it's all over. Okay, so let's do it again. That'll work. And some of those are just going on dependencies. I might have to include a build link for libicon at the end, and we'll see how it goes. These damn windows do I have open? That's the way I go about it, you know, since I know or have an idea why things are failing in some cases, and then I just look for all the common errors and just go after them once I get a solution. Now this toolchain's wrapper is taking long enough. It seems like it's probably filling up the build link. Check. Yeah. And there it is. It used it, so. Be ready in case I need to patch anything, especially for these strings. So I'm trying to catch all the strings patches because I can. I'm in a good position to do that, to identify them easily and easily deal with them. But we'll see if I can, how this goes. I don't. Yeah, let's get a shared object in there. It'll be okay. All right, so let's see how this other one's doing. I can go to MB string also. Okay, so we're starting that. These wouldn't build before I did these things. Another one bites the dust. Category 121. 121 now. I'm gonna go and convert. I don't know if I. Yeah, I've done the converters categories. 95. Do them all at the same time. There's a shared object. It's gonna work unless there's. And it's bringing in the library network. Everything's going perfect. I have to mess with it. So next will be MB string. There's my package. Number 97. Let's go for 96 there. I could try this pair thingamabob. I don't know what the deal was. I gotta look and see what the error was. Actually be able to use the PHP calendar is a whole other deal. Don't want to trash the thing I'm building, do I? I lost 10. That's the only thing now that I've lost. I usually have one build that's hanging around that I've lost. Some I've gained in trying to get other things to work. I'm well above 2,000. I could be getting close to 3,000. And I still haven't done tech. I still haven't even made an effort on sysutils, text processing, World Wide Web, databases. I just have ancillary dependent builds in those. Are we going to fail in some header? Okay. I was going to get package info. That's right. The number of Perl packages makes the numbers look really good. Of course, we wouldn't have any of those Perl packages if I didn't have the Perl library in the right place, and I've got settings for that as well. Certainly tomorrow I'm going to be uploading all my patches and settings and all that good stuff. Trash really takes a long time. let's see where we're at before this. I was somewhere around here last time I did a check. 2656. 2,656 packages. 2,657 coming up. The shared library tool, I may have to. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. Is it building? DPIC. Don't know. I don't even know if I even have MB string built. Those are looking like it's not shared, which means I probably have to do the Libtool override also. See how it goes. PIC doesn't. It's FPIC. God, it's huge. Are we gonna try to link or what? Okay, there's your shared object. It should work. SO. Inverters. $97. Not bad. I think we have some packages. The question is, are they going to run in the system? Of course, that's nothing to do with anything I've done here. After all, to compile the package, it has to link and talk to the runtime loader. And of course, if you don't want to put LD in your operating system, that's your business. But someone might figure out how to do that. Alright, we'll try this pair thing, why not? First we'll try to figure out what the hell is going on with it. Hopefully it won't take a year and a half. I think it's gonna not build the shared object. Again, Ruby. Not a lot of unbuilt packages. And the emulators, these are the ones I think have a chance to build because, well, usually Pango follows Cairo. I gotta get Pango working. I'll probably do that this weekend. I've given up on getting a good patch there for Python 27. I got a build and I'm gonna go with it. So actually, my last category is the window manager. Which I'll let run overnight. Let's see what happens here. If it does... That's P... What the hell? The converter not... That thing. Gosh darn it. I already had that. So I'm gonna let the Windows managers run overnight. Most of the time when I do one of these runs, I'll have a few new ones. I'll have a few that used to build that didn't build, and just like before, it's predictable. Either it's the strings or it's some kind of if I've already installed it before, it's the strings or some kind of pathing issue with the headers, or something I deal with. So this I'm expecting at least 33. I forgot what my count was over here. I think it was like 2,600 or something like that. Eventually, then I'll go into the bigger categories: sysutils, text processing, print, and World Wide Web will be interesting, to say the least. I'm looking forward to trying to build Mosaic. In fact, let's try that. Now I can try it now. Oh, well, okay, that just built. I mean, didn't expect that. Okay, there's another one. Because it actually didn't build when I did my last run, so it must have been some kind of finisher. The original issue was, well, it wanted PHP MB string. Okay, that makes sense. Didn't think all those would work. My God. Do I have any of these in the... I don't think I have anything in Window Managers. Just, yeah, nothing yet. Never even tried. So I am about 2,000 builds away from... successful builds away from... catching up with where I was before. Or surpassing my old personal record, basically. I don't think I'm going to have any problem with that. Every single category I've been in. And then over here, these lost souls. Still got about 20 more to grab out of development that I'm pretty sure we'll build. It's just that I did these earlier before I had everything. Window Managers, like it's just gonna go. And also some of these other ones might build now where they wouldn't before. Probably not the library, so. If it doesn't work, it's probably because of strings. What the hell? Hard link. Alright. Well, it's easier. So it explains why I lost that. I'm doing them one at a time. I didn't just... There's one setting change. You don't have to worry about it again, but I just decided to go ahead and identify these things so they could, you know, so they could say, hey, you've got hard links in all these builds. Take care of them. There's really no reason to have hard links in anything. And if they want their code to be portable, well, there you go. Call me overconfident, I dare you. Alright, let's go over here. Ooh. How could that be? I am overconfident. Oh, I'm just gonna quit. It's a tar file on the hard link. God. So how the hell did I get that installed? I know I didn't do references. I got like 4 or 5 of these now. See, what happens is when it tries to unzip, there are hard links built into the tar file. And so it's not supported. So, and I tried to do 3 of them, and all 3 of them came back bad. So I gotta figure out what the hell went wrong. But I'm getting quit for now. Just let this window manager run. Come back tomorrow, do some more, I guess. So that wasn't even necessary, because that really didn't solve it. That's what this does, in case you're wondering. This Pkgsrc uses, when it's running, ln. So if you tell it, instead of using ln, use ln minus s. You know, that's like in shell commands that Pkgsrc does, but you can't pass an option off to tar to make it unzip it in such a way that the hard links are ignored. It has to be zipped up initially without hard links in the first place. So that's something, and Haiku can't even handle that. So it literally has to be unzipped on another platform. That's the same. This is already installed. I don't get that. Oh my god. Oh, guess I'm done. What the hell over there? Oh, I was messing with Libtool base earlier to. Guess I had that installed and didn't have it marked off. Bad, bad. I wonder how this is doing so far. Well, it's made something. The Plan 9 window manager has been ported to Haiku. Alright, enough for now. I can go forever.